Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 12 of the Common Woman Podcast.
Hey. I love that you sing it.
I'm on my singing swag lately. I don't know what's going on.
I like it. I can't sing, so I won't play myself like that.
Okay, tune girl, you can sing with me, harmonize a little bit. I am your lovely and weird host today, Cortnie, and I'm joined by my bestie,
Melissa,
and my handsome, amazing husband. Babe.
I was extra raspy.
Gotta put that on a Friday.
Well, I introduced myself as being weird because, man, listen, Mel and I have been going through it this week.
Today was, this week. And then today was just like an extra rough day.
Yes, it was super rough. Like, to be honest, we usually try to plan ahead what we're going to talk about. Mm-hmm. And this week we had a topic, and you guys saw from the posts that I put out on IG, we were going to talk about something, but now we're like, maybe we'll just have a little girl talk, just talk out our feelings, because we're feeling a little weird, emotional, just all over the place.
PMS is the devil.
Yes.
It's the devil.
It is.
And I came to you today, and I'm like, I don't have anything for the topic, really. Mm-hmm. I couldn't think about it this week. I had a rough week. I just want to cry.
Yeah.
In a little hole.
Yeah.
It was that dramatic. It was that dramatic.
Yo, PMS has you feeling like that. I felt the same way. Like, we were at work talking about it. Like, I want to just go in one of these dark rooms and just be by myself and stare at the wall or cry or whatever.
I laugh, cried twice with Jennifer. I laugh, cried.
Did you remember?
I was like, I'm just so sad. And it was a weird laugh that had some tears, and I was just like, I'm a hot ass mess. I snapped on someone at work.
Damn.
That is the worst, because it's like you almost feel like you can't control it.
I couldn't control it.
Yeah.
Well, it is your hormones and all that stuff going on.
Oh, Nurse Valle.
So I was at Cortnie's desk. And I Googled what did it say?
Why am I emotionally unstable during PMS?
During PMS, yeah.
I was cracking up
Different
because
articles.
I didn't know where she was going with it. All I saw her typing was, why am I emotionally unstable? I thought she was going to stop there. I was like, I don't know if Google could tell you about that.
It said hormones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hormones all over
The
the
hormones
place.
do it to you.
You know what's funny? I feel like our menstrual cycles are similar to when you're pregnant. Like when you get pregnant and all the changes that you go through hormonally and like the extreme emotions and mood swings.
So does that last for the entire pregnancy?
No.
Because I'm not.
Well, every woman's different.
I can't do
Every woman
that.
is different. That's true.
That horrifies me.
No,
For
women
me,
are different.
I felt the best I've ever felt when I was pregnant.
You were the happiest pregnant woman
I had
ever.
a great pregnancy.
You did.
I had a wonderful.
She was good vibes all the time. I don't think you were ever sad.
No, because I could eat cheese too. Like I wasn't lactose intolerant.
I'm so over you.
She was eating everything.
I could
yo.
eat everything.
Hysterical.
Nothing bothered me because everybody who knows me knows like I'm super sensitive to everything.
Did you eat squash?
I didn't, but I'm sure I probably could have.
Every time I cook something, she's like, I can't have squash.
I can't have zucchini. I can't have sweet potato. I'm such a weirdo. Yeah, so
just grass and water.
barely.
That's what I eat.
That vegan life. Vegan is life, right?
It is life. It is life.
For the four of
I
you.
squeezed it into my Instagram
You did?
profile. Cortnie, I put the common woman.
The wording.
But
the website?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, how do I squeeze this in? And then I put a period and I did a whole bunch. It took me like 10 tries. I had to like try to space it out. But I finally figured it out and it says vegan is life. I think it has a little leaf and then the Puerto Rican flag because I had to be extra with it.
So gotta let everybody know.
I was like, all right, now I'm
the
good.
only vegan Puerto Rican.
No.
There's probably like 3 of us. Don't come for us. Don't come for us.
That's too funny.
Damn.
Yeah, women. See, this is why we're crazy men. You don't understand the shifts that we go through. It's so extreme. Like, who else goes through this many ups and downs?
We are hormonal.
Yeah, but they interpret it as crazy.
Well, screw them.
But you don't have the hormones all month.
Yes, there's one good week in the month. We figured this out already. We
It's 1
figured
week.
this out already. The week after you get your period, that is the golden era. That
is.
1 week where
your stomach goes flat.
you're perfectly normal.
You're happy.
Yes. You're not angry, no mood swings.
You're not stuffing your face crazy.
Yeah.
Just cause. It's nice.
You're
It's a
nice,
nice
to your
week.
partner. You're nice to
week.
everyone around you.
Then the next
It
week.
goes back to hell.
Wait, then the next you're safe for like almost 2 weeks.
So almost 2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks. Like a week and a half.
Yeah, towards
Then
the
the
end of that.
PMS is insane. Then ovulating.
Ovulating.
The
is the end
ovulating
of the second
is-
week.
That's what it is. So then we start ovulating. So then we're a little off then.
Because then you get that little pain sometimes. I don't know if everybody gets that, but you get that little pain.
It's like
when
a
the
period
egg pops
cramp.
out of
It's like
the
a period
follicle.
cramp. Oh,
Wow, biology.
you know what's dope though?
You saw that, right?
I didn't really. I knew, but I didn't know. So that's what's up.
Profesora.
Y'all both take turns. I'm over here like a word.
Yeah, for real. Like, because there actual is a,
Go ahead,
a hormone
spit it.
spike that happens, right? The luteinizing hormone.
Ooh.
I gotta bring
see
a
in
graphic
biology,
out
but
next
I
time.
actually remember that.
A luteinizing what?
It's called the luteinizing hormone,
Yes,
right?
it
That
is.
spikes your hormone to the point where it makes the egg pop out of your ovary, and that's what ovulation is. Because
I
egg
am
comes
very
out,
impressed by you right now.
and that's when it chills, and that's why we have like that emotional. I mean that the shift in your hormones at that time.
Beauty and
And you
brains.
start to
huh?
feel- Oh.
¿Viste?
Beauty and
You
brains.
guys are making me
Oh,
Hey, I'm gonna turn the color of my drink. We're
That was
drinking
good.
Kentucky Bucks again.
Kentucky what?
Oh. You know that gets me.
Where's
every
your
time.
mind at?
Same place it
got
was
you
last
later.
week.
No.
The freak.
¿Viste?
The freak.
I'll give you a Kentucky Buck later.
This podcast has now ended.
At least someone's getting some. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep.
Oh man.
Damn it, man. Damn it.
See, now you're
Yeah.
gonna be mad the whole show.
No, she's got a
No,
Kentucky
I'm
Buck to
okay.
help her along.
I cried today, so I'm
Oh, you
a
got
little
it out?
lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Release that good cry, right?
Yeah, on the drive home.
Was it an ugly cry?
It didn't even take like sad music. It just came. I just,
As soon as the door
You
shut.
just sat in the
as soon as I came out the John parking lot, they were just streaming. I had sunglasses on. They were just streaming down. I was like, all right,
Let it flow.
this is it. And I had all the negative thoughts. That we have.
Mhm.
I'm really bloated today.
Mm-hmm.
I feel gross. I had a lot of carbs. This week.
Yo.
I'm feeling a little lonely.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't call this dude. Leave him alone.
That's the one right
Uh-huh.
there.
I don't feel accomplished. I mean, when I tell you the shit coming out of my, like, I was like, oh my God.
like-
At one point, I was like, all right, girl, your bills are paid.
Yeah.
Wheel it in.
Yeah.
Wheel it. I let myself feel it for 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Mhm.
It was long. And then
Got it out.
I was like, all right, it's time to wheel it
Wrap
back
it up.
in. We got to wheel it back in.
It's like, why does our mind go there? Why does it go to the negative, all the negative things that we could possibly think of? It's like, why are you attacking me? Leave me alone. I swear the devil is in PMS because every single time,
100 fucking percent.
yo, no lie, ask Babe, almost said it again.
Uh-huh.
Ask Babe, every single time I get my period, like maybe the night before or 2
yeah.
nights before, I have a demonic dream every month. There's a
That
demon
and one
possessing
about me.
someone. There's a demon
Your
that's
spiritual
holding
space
me
right
down.
now, though, like, I feel like I need to level up real quick.
Why?
Uh-oh.
Because that sounds like that's dope to me. I know it sounds crazy. Like, I feel like you're very tapped in spiritually, and I love that.
It's scary sometimes.
I
So
know.
the
And I
dreams that
went
have
through
are
that,
scary.
but I feel like I haven't in a long time. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I'm moving away from being as spiritual as I was, but it's time to tap back in because, whoo.
No.
Cortnie,
you know what it is?
Cortnie has spiritual dreams. She feels spiritual things. She feels my vibe. And I'm in the next room.
Everybody feels your vibe. Everybody feels her vibe. Her vibe is strong, man. Her vibe is so strong. Y'all probably feel it out there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No.
I think you're the reason why we have so many listeners.
No.
That vibe brings people in.
They like your calmness.
We're a good team, girl.
The
yin
yin
to the yang. I love it. No, but the dreams that I have are nuts. I'll never forget this one dream I had where I was somewhere in the middle of like nowhere, and it was so symbolic. I was supposed to get on a chariot. And I had to make a decision.
A chariot.
I had to make like a chariot. Like
I'm not mad. I had a dream I was on a horse with some chick, so I'm not even. We're not even gonna go there. you wait for that chariot, girl.
About that.
Yeah.
We'll wait for that chariot.
There was like a bunch of people making a decision as to whether they're gonna get on this chariot or go in another direction.
Okay.
So I was like, oh my God, I don't know which way to go. So I decided to get on the chariot. Thank God I got on that chariot because when I did, as soon as I sat down in the seat, I was right at the edge of the chariot. So it was open to like everything. So as soon as I sat down, there was a huge flame of fire that like engulfed everything around the chariot. But I was safe.
There was a decision in your life that you made.
Woo, girl.
That saved your life. I'm done.
Oh, I didn't even think of it like that.
Wow.
Oh my God. It's giving me chills. I'm getting hot right now.
Wow.
Woo. Yo, it was so powerful. I will never forget that dream because it made me feel like I made the decision between heaven and hell. Like that's what it felt like. And the flame was real. I
had a dream that I believe was related to heaven, and I feel like I burned with the flames, bitch. Like, I don't even want to laugh about it because it's so crazy. But I feel like it was a dream.
My drink out.
I feel like it was a dream letting me know that you have to evaluate what you're doing. Yeah. It was. Oh my God, this dream had me emotional for like 6 months.
Really?
Yeah.
I need a napkin.
Yeah. This was years ago. Sorry.
No, that was good. Go ahead.
Just let it be.
Yeah, it's all right. Y'all know what's going on YouTube.
So, napkin coming your way. Woo. So I had a dream.
You got it.
I had a dream, and I was in a dark night, like a dark lounge or something. And I was sitting there, and I was like, I don't want to be here. And I got up, and I got in a car and started driving. Now the lanes went from 3, 2 to 1, and then there was a toll, and then the road wind up to the sky.
Wow.
I went through 3 times, and every time I went through, I was back on the road from 3, 2 to 1, back at the toll. Third time, back at the toll. Now the third time, I want to call her Jezebel on a horse.
Wow.
And she was like, come with me. I got you. And I didn't know what else. Like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't know what to do. So I got on a horse with her. But then she was doing some crazy stuff, like telling the gentleman on the side of the road, basically, she would do crazy shit to him in order to get by. And I was like, I'm getting the fuck off this horse. And I got off the horse. But then I woke up. So
she was trying to take you somewhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but this was during I was going through a lot of different spiritual things. This is when I was with my ex, and he was very religious, very into the Bible. And then I was also going through things with him. And so there was so much going on in my life. And so this dream meant so much, but it also scared and hurt me so bad. Cause I was like, oh my God, like, am I really living that badly? It really scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That was like a message.
It was. And I feel like I straightened up and I fell right back. And so I'm trying to straighten back.
You haven't had any crazy dreams like that since?
No. No. I don't really dream too often. And if I do, they don't stay with me. Yeah. But I realized when I was going through a lot of spiritual changes, I had a lot of dreams. But I had like weird little things, but that one specifically just stood out so much. And I feel like I tried to change, and I did. But I feel like I'm digressing back to old patterns. And so now I just have to start over. Yeah. But that dream haunts me.
I feel like sometimes when we regress back to old patterns, it's like a comfort thing.
It is.
Because you get used to doing things a certain way, and it's something that you know, but there's a fear in like changing the cycle or making a different decision that you know will bring you to a different level in life. It's that fear of the unknown too.
It's that. And then it also depends on what it is.
Yeah.
But for this specific, I guess, reason, I think it's more of like a loneliness thing. You know what I'm saying? If I completely change my ways and cut everybody off, it's that loneliness. It's that loneliness that's going to take over for a little bit. And I haven't wanted to dive into that just yet.
It's funny though. It might not necessarily be a lonely thing. It might not be a lonely period, because eliminating somebody doesn't mean that you're just going to be alone. It just means there's going to make more room for someone else to come in. And that transition could happen immediately. You know, it might not be that you have to wait like months or years or whatever.
You might not have to, but you might, because there might be some things I need to work out that I'm not doing before that. And I don't know. I think it's also because of the whole my cycle, PMS cycle, because when I PMS the entire week out of the 4, I feel sadness and loneliness. It takes over, and I'm like, oh God, I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
that's the reality. Unfortunately, like I know what I have to do, and I know that I'm not gonna do it yet.
You know what's interesting though, when you Googled the whole emotional instability on PMS, they mentioned something about an exacerbation of something that's pre-existing within you, like in terms of your emotions and like anxiety or any other conditions that you may have, like bipolar disorder, anxiety, depression. So I feel like PMS just can sometimes just what's the word I'm thinking of? What's the word?
Antagonize?
What's the word with the EX? God, I can't remember.
I wish
Make
I could
it
help
bigger,
you.
more. Come on, baby.
Exaggerated, exponentiate.
Something like that. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Exacerbate.
Well, I said exacerbate before, but I don't know. Maybe it is exacerbate that I was thinking of.
I have anxiety right now. Ugh.
Yeah. I get premenstrual anxiety. I got postpartum anxiety.
That just started for me, the anxiety with the period thing. That just started a couple months ago. Like not even a couple months. Like I want to say like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
That started. I don't like it. I feel it today.
Sucks.
I don't like it.
It sucks. It really sucks. 'Cause I had I generally deal with anxiety, just regular me, in the 1 week out of the month that I'm normal. So, you know, when I get my PMS, I have anxiety, like hardcore. And that's almost an indicator of, okay, it's coming soon. Like, I know. And I had it really bad after I had the baby. I had postpartum anxiety. A lot of people don't know that those things happen to you after you have a baby too. It's not just postpartum depression. You can have postpartum anxiety, postpartum psychosis, all kinds of postpartum craziness that goes on. And I don't want to say craziness because that gets like a general label, but like there's so many things we go through. It's redirk. And men too. Men experience it too. It's not just the women. They're sensitive to the hormonal shift that happens with babies.
We have feelings too.
Aw, that sounded so cute. We have feelings too.
When they're in their feelings, they're like, "Roar!"
Yes. Yo, you were feeling it this week. You were extra angry this week.
Yeah, there was just drama at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was madness.
Isn't it crazy how work just really brings us to a whole nother level of like stress, anxiety, anger?
You want to choke them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the only one cursing. Why don't you curse?
Right? I'm like, what are you editing yourself for?
I'm always the only one. I got a potty mouth and I don't like it. So curse. Go ahead.
If it was over already. I gotta wait for the next
The
one.
moment has passed.
He ain't gonna do
guess.
it.
Yes,
The next one, he's gonna be like, mother. Boo.
Yeah,
So today I Googled, well, a few minutes ago when I was upstairs with Cortnie, I Googled. I said, is Mercury in retrograde? And so I hit search and it said, no, something else must be bumming you out.
Even Google's telling you, it's like,
Yeah,
yo.
like,
I
you
said,
need to examine your
well,
life.
there goes
girl.
that theory. There goes that theory.
Google played you.
They played the shit out of me.
Hasta Google.
Oh, man.
I was looking up vacations to go by myself so I could cry in somebody else's house. And then I was like, I don't know if I want to go on vacation alone. I don't know if I got the balls to do it. There's so many women out here that do it.
Yeah.
And I like applause to you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I
That's
have
when
it
they
in
have
me.
them Stella got your groove moments.
I don't think I have it in me.
No?
I want to so badly, but I really don't know if I want to spend that much time alone. Is
You
that
should
sad?
test it out.
It's really so. Look,
Do like a short weekend.
You gotta
and
go on
see.
a singles
I
cruise.
found.
Yeah, they have like group tours that you can join and stuff.
Well, I found this thing on Airbnb. Was it Airbnb? I found this. Yes.
We are not sponsored by Airbnb.
Yeah.
I wasn't even supposed to say it. That's
Nah,
my bad. Beep. We could bleep that later.
No, it's fine.
But so I found this thing in Boston, which I can drive.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Boston is nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's a find, unlock, and balance your chakras.
Oh, that's right up your alley.
And I was like, I think I need that. I feel very
So what is
just
it though?
unbalanced, and it's I think it's meditation, some yoga, and then I guess you'll just talk about the different chakras and how to clear the energy.
So it's
What
like
is
a
it?
It
retreat,
talks about
right?
your energy, huh?
What is a chakra?
So there's 7 chakras. I'm not that well versed in it. I know the top, your head is your crown chakra. So there's different points in your body, and you always want to be aligned so that energy just flows through you, and there's no blockages. So yeah,
That sounds like something that would be good to do after you get a chiropractic adjustment.
Courtney, I don't know how to do with it.
Yeah.
No, but I know. But like when you get a chiropractic adjustment, you feel like everything is in line. Like everything is aligned in your life. You feel so good. You feel energetic. So I feel like just doing all that and then doing that with your chakras.
All right.
Like aligning a wheel on a car, huh?
You know? Oh,
I
wow.
don't know about that, but I hear you.
Yeah, whatever.
So anyway, I was thinking about doing that, like maybe going out there and then
So it's
getting
like
an
a
Airbnb
retreat.
for the night, and then
Oh,
coming
it's
back
not
the
like
next
a couple
day.
of days.
No, the ones that, oh God,
I
those
thought it was
yoga
like you
retreats
go
are
away.
so expensive.
Really?
They're so expensive. And then you're in like a cabin with no TV and shit. I'm not that deep into the yoga life, so want that. Like, it's like, no electronics. Like I don't think
yoga all day.
So you
every
go-
day.
yeah, I don't think I'm off
all
the
day
grid
long
like
in a
that.
hot ass room farting left and right.
Well, I don't know about farting left and right, but I don't know that there's AC. It might be like a ceiling fan and
It's a
some
hot
some
yoga?
mosquitoes and shit. I'm like, I just don't think I'm there yet.
Have you ever done Bikram? Is it Bikram? That's the hot yoga?
Yeah, that's the nasty one.
The nasty one. It must
I
smell funky
haven't
in
because
there.
I'm crazy and the heat makes me feel like I can't breathe. That much heat in that room makes me feel like I can't catch my breath.
So you can't do a sauna either.
Not for a long period of time. I'm in there
love
for like
saunas.
5 minutes and I'm out.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how I felt at work today.
I can't.
Like I couldn't breathe.
Literally can't breathe. I feel like
Like
I
the
literally
walls were
can't breathe.
closing in.
Yeah, it's scary. It actually scares me. I guess I start getting claustrophobic
Oh wow.
when I feel like I can't breathe. Like I'm trapped. I'm not really trapped, but
Mm-hmm.
then my mind starts going into, well, that door, is it so high it's not gonna open? Like I get crazy.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I
wow.
get mental. I should see someone.
That's something
The
about
realization
yoga
I'm
can
coming
do
to right now. I might have to see somebody.
that. The first time ever I took yoga, I had an panic attack.
Yoga I like. I just can't do that hot room.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You can't do yoga?
I don't know. The first time I did it in a class, I had like a panic
Why?
attack. I don't know. Me and my friend both had a panic attack.
That's weird.
Or maybe it was she was having a panic attack and I was feeding off of her energy. Because, I'm weird like that. I don't know.
Maybe,
now that I think about it.
Maybe.
There was a sour apple in that class that had y'all fucked up. They sound like to me.
I believe that, man. I believe that.
Going to be feeling everybody's.
Yo, it's overwhelming at times.
Yeah.
It is so overwhelming.
My aunt's like that.
We are spiritual creatures, man. We have energies. Some are stronger than others, like yours, Mel.
I don't feel it. I don't know.
Yo, your energy is crazy. People be like feeling away if you're not like giving that energy to them. Are you mad at me? I be feeling it sometimes. So I wonder if Mel is mad at me.
Oh my God.
And then I check myself and I'm like, nah, she fine.
Yeah, I'm
Unless
fine.
she gives you the screw face. Then
Yeah,
you're like,
I was like, she'd say
damn.
something if something was wrong.
Yeah, a lot of people get really sensitive with me. They get sensitive with me.
Very influential, girl. Very influential.
Well, shit, I need to get into politics or something, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I have no interest.
No?
No.
You don't want to be like AOC?
No, I want to be like nothing.
AOC. Oh. Ocasio.
Wow, don't butcher it.
What's
Don't
her name
butcher it.
again? Cortez.
Ocasio-Cortez.
What's her first name again?
I think it's Anna.
I feel like somebody else brought up her name this week, too. That's
Yeah,
funny.
she's everywhere. All
I
over
saw
the
her.
place.
Yeah, there was like something on Yahoo about her.
Mhm.
But I didn't read it about it.
I'm the weirdo that doesn't read the news. I know nothing of what's going on.
You don't watch it on TV either?
Not at all.
I
She
haven't
doesn't
been
like
wanting
it
to
either,
watch it
but I
because
like
I'm
to
just so
watch it.
tired of hearing about all the shenanigans that our Cheeto president is doing.
If Instagram don't tell me, if
Did you say
Instagram and
Cheeto?
Facebook don't tell me, I don't know. It ain't big enough.
It's not real news.
I really,
So,
I
God
feel like
forbid.
half the news is fake news anyway, so I just don't want any parts of it. Tell me
So
the
you'd
weather.
rather
Just
see
give me the
Yahoo.
weather.
It's all propaganda.
I don't give a shit about anything.
Yeah, if I felt like it was real, like, then maybe. But everything I feel like has an agenda to get you to think a certain way.
Everything is
or-
fake. Our food is fake. Shit is fucked up out here.
You see how we're feeling today. We're both stomping on
And I was
butterflies
watching-
today.
And it's the first day of summer at that.
Oh, it
Jennifer
is.
said
Yes,
that
it
to me
is.
today. She was like, maybe you're feeling away because it's the first day of summer. I said, bitch, I'm supposed to feel joy.
Right,
Not
right.
sadness.
Yeah, it's
You
the
guys are
summer
not
solstice.
stomping butterflies. You're lawn mowing them away today.
Disintegrating these butterflies,
I
man.
mean, my bad.
But this is what we go through, man. Every month, it's a vicious roller coaster ride of emotions and feelings and pains. And
I couldn't work out. I worked out Monday and I couldn't work out again. That's how bad my breasts hurt.
Yes.
I was like, I
why?
can't imagine putting on a sports bra
So
and doing
you
any
don't
type
take
of hop.
pills though?
I mean,
No.
Rather not.
Yeah.
I only take it for cramps. I don't. Not for the boob pain.
I've been trying to just
Mhm.
thug out life without taking any pills.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Good for
guys
you,
use
girl.
compresses?
You know, I never thought to do that.
On your breast?
Yeah.
Nurse Valle is good for something.
I
Pain?
didn't know. I used it on my stomach,
It
but I
works
didn't
there
know the
too.
boobs
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, why not? You got
That
pain,
makes
put it
sense.
there.
All right.
I'll
Well, I'm
just
gonna
have
put it
you
there
rub
tonight.
them,
Thank
babe.
you. Oh God.
I be doing that. I be like, babe, can you rub my
Oh,
boobs, please?
God.
They
And
hurt.
as a nurse,
and he's
I'll
like,
fulfill my duty.
"Sure."
I'm a nurse first. I have to take care of my patient.
I don't even finish sending the text. He's upstairs.
Ooh.
Everything's off down here.
Wait,
Why do you think? Why do you think everything's on remote?
I'm still wait. Wait, I'm sorry. I laughed so loud. I'm like, wait. So I'm gonna blow up your spot real quick.
I'm gonna speak on it.
When you had sent her the text, me, her, I think Westland and Sharita were talking. I think that was the crew.
Oh, that text,
And he sent a text saying, "I think you should come home."
I was like, pew.
No, so she said, I think Chris wants me to come home to guess. He just sent me the tongue out emoji. I gotta go. Went flying to her desk. Then on the way back, she's carrying like 8 bags for no reason. And then she drops the bag and trips all in one shot. And I'm looking at her like, look at this.
It's like a hot mess.
Look
My
at this
coworker
mess.
was leaning out her cube like, what is
It was the
happening?
funniest thing
Oh
I've ever
my
seen. She
God.
almost died on the way to
They
the
were laughing at me. Melissa was like, girl, calm down. Calm down.
That was the funniest
Oh
shit.
my God.
I ran out of there. I barely sent my
man.
boss an email.
I've never seen her run like that. I don't even know how she did the time. Like she was like, I gotta go. I don't. Who does that? There's usually like set times. You gotta leave, a quarter, half, and she was just like, I gotta go. I gotta go.
I've been there long enough. I've been there long enough. Y'all know.
She was like, something came up. Bye.
Oh my God,
that was so funny.
There's
that was so
like
funny.
some good loving,
Word.
It's good for the soul.
I don't know.
You don't? You don't?
I don't.
Ooh. See, there's information that we have behind
Y'all
the
a
scenes
trife
that y'all don't know
life.
about.
Y'all a
It
trife
was not me.
life.
It's your homie right there.
I was
next
in a
to you,
space.
yo.
We
Yes,
need to
you
talk
were.
about it right now.
Someone was in your space.
Ooh.
Why you gonna talk like that?
Drip, drip.
Oh Lord. Why y'all just keep going? Laugh with it. He sure did. I'm
We got one
uncomfortable.
of the Migos over here.
I'm uncomfortable, and I'm not talking about it.
Well, this is a safe space.
Me for everyone.
You never have to feel pressured into talking about anything you don't want to talk
gosh.
about.
But you
It's
really
gonna
should.
I don't like y'all.
You love it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody knows
What? No, everybody doesn't
that
know. We're trying to get them to know.
that after a breakup, there's always like the 1 to
The
2
weakness
times go
moments.
back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You trust so much.
Shake my drink in the mic.
That's for the suspense.
Is that what that was?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so okay. the
Take your time, girl.
the ex had something in my house.
Mm-hmm. Did he have something in your
He
house?
did.
Collateral.
Stupid face.
Mm-mm.
He did.
That was a plant.
I get planted on a lot, which is
You
fucked
do?
up. Yo, wow.
It suddenly got hotter in here. Huh?
There's collateral. There's all types of shit that happens to me.
Yeah.
People take shit out of my house without telling me,
Mhm.
and then try to bribe to get
Send
it
you
back.
pictures with it.
How fucked up is that?
That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Don't have a pet. They'll take that shit.
Yo,
I got your cat, yo.
seriously.
They'll make those like
And the
a
guy's
piece
like,
of paper with the like
Yo,
the cutout letters with the cutout letters like if you want your cat back.
yo, that's how. How you steal my favorite, like one of my favorite teas,
Yeah, and that's
Mm.
like
and then use it
signature.
and then post it.
That was grimy.
Oh my
yo.
God, and then use it like. Well, when you break up with your man, you could get this. What does one have to do with the
Oh,
other?
God.
Mm.
Yo, these
I said
people are
keep the
getting
fucking
creative.
shirt. I was
That's
pissed.
it. That's
Keep the
it.
fucking shirt,
That's it. You don't need it now.
motherfucker.
That's
I was
word.
mad though because I went to the store and they didn't
He's
have
like,
no more. And I was
sold
like, right, man. Anyway, he left something at my house,
You should have smashed that shit.
and no, I don't have no.
Get
ill,
back for the bat. For the,
I don't have any
the
ill
tea.
feelings towards this man at all. He just wasn't for me.
No, okay.
But he came through, and he ended up hanging out for a little while.
Mm.
And he started doing some things that I knew it was gonna take a turn.
Mm.
And
Threw a
I was
little
in my
Marvin Gaye.
feelings.
Took a sharp.
I had
left.
some
Mm.
I had some pent up frustration from another gentleman. And for once, he's not an aggressive dude. And he got
he picked
aggressive.
up on it though. That's why he was like, I smell that.
That's what y'all do.
Look,
What?
yeah, and you know his job. So he was like, vulnerability. Get that bitch. And he fucking got it.
He got
I
it.
mean, he got me. He got me.
hilarious.
The crazy
Mhm.
thing though is that so all right, so anyway,
Oh,
it's
man.
done. We hang out for a while, he leaves.
Right.
And I'm like, I was reminded why we broke up in the first place.
Mm.
Not to say it was bad, but he's a selfish partner. Okay, and as soon as and then he conversed, and it was just the complaining, and I was like, I fucking hate you. As he's talking, I was like, I think I hate you.
In case people didn't quite understand what you mean by he was a selfish partner, do explain.
Bitch. These are men who go down and don't finish the job. These are men who have sex until they come and don't focus on the woman coming over. First.
Nah, that's not good.
And yeah.
Game over.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, if you come first and she didn't, all right,
Finish
take
it off,
take your time for a little bit, get that refractory period.
Oh, another
bring that mess back
word.
up, get it popping again,
That's
and
it.
please your woman.
Ask for some
You know
help,
what I'm
yo.
saying? Ask for some help. Oh.
I'm not used to that either. I'm used to men who I go first, and then, or if they go first, there's another
another
session.
round. Yeah.
But this one's so fucking my back.
Yeah.
Oh,
I be like, oh,
they pulled that line
God.
on you after that?
Go ice it or something. I gotta just go. And you
So
know
he
what he
can stand
said?
up.
You know what he said? I didn't even tell you this because I knew it would get you mad.
Uh-oh.
He was like, "You still doing your podcast thingy?"
Ooh.
I don't like this man.
I knew that. I told you.
I don't. Ever since he said that first comment,
It's
and
all right,
he had
'cause
you doubting.
I came at him a little bit. I was like, "What is this curly comb over?" Ugh.
That's why you said that.
Yeah, he was mad because he
Shots
sent me a
fired.
picture the other day. Like, my hair looks good. Oh, you had a good day, but you was looking fucked up the other day.
And the day before that.
You was looking a little crazy, sir.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
So what, he's trying
Hater.
to save that hair?
so I fucked up. I was sad and lonely, but it's all right.
Yeah, it happens.
It happened.
Yeah,
It
it
happens.
happens.
As long as you realize what happened afterwards.
I see it.
Yeah. No need to beat yourself up.
That's
nothing
it.
like
See,
that.
I beat
We
myself up for like
all
a
do
day,
it.
and I was like, "Ah, let go, bitch.
Yeah.
Let go."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
We all do it, man.
What a waste. I hate
That's
wasting
funny.
though. I hate the waste.
You still got more, don't worry about it.
It's like,
It didn't melt away.
It didn't chip away at
this
your
week
soul.
it feels like it melted away.
Had you thinking that soul ties was a real thing
What?
in this situation?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not soul ties. I said,
Imprint.
I text Cortnie. I'm like, do you think that he imprinted in me because I'm fucking depressed? And this is a depressed ass dude.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, is he the reason? He's not the reason, but
No.
it crossed my mind.
Could be a little bit. I mean, they say that when people are like in an environment all together, they kind of feel the same eventually.
Yo, that happened to me a couple of times. I used
Happened
to
to
be
us
really
today.
close. It did. When I was friends with this girl, it's so weird. She was dating a guy. He had a panic attack. Then, like, shortly after that, she had a panic attack. Shortly after that, I had a panic attack. It was weird. It was almost like it jumped from one person to the next person. It was very strange.
And
That's
what were you
crazy.
smoking?
Nada.
Cortnie don't smoke.
You know, I vape.
No.
I haven't done that in a while, though. You know, you should look into CBD, Mel. Have you ever tried that?
Mm-mm.
No?
No, but I don't trust anything out here. That's why.
We were just talking about that.
You want to know what I drank before bed lately?
What?
Don't laugh at me. My homegirl put me on. It's like the best thing on the planet. So it's warm almond milk
Oh, I heard
with turmeric, ginger, cayenne pepper, cinnamon,
Ooh.
and honey.
And I know who told you that.
Yeah,
Is
and
it who I think it is?
it was Teresa.
Oh,
And it
okay.
puts
And
you
it
out?
was it like soothes me out, and then I fall asleep. But it helps my inflammation.
Well, you know
I'm
why?
such an old lady. It helps my
Yeah.
The
inflammation.
turmeric,
I
right?
got bad feet.
The turmeric and the cayenne and all that do that.
I gotta try that.
Yeah,
That sounds like it tastes crazy, though. Does
It's
it?
good though. No,
Yeah.
it's good. Yeah, it's good.
So almond milk, turmeric, cayenne pepper,
Almond
what?
milk, turmeric, ginger,
ginger.
a
I love
little
ginger.
bit of cayenne, a
Mhm.
little bit of black pepper,
Mhm.
honey, and cinnamon.
Okay, I
But
see
and you
why.
boil the milk.
Okay.
So
I gotta try that.
I can see how
I
it
gotta
works.
try that.
It's the greatest thing
it
ever.
You have to text that to me later because you know I'm not
I
gonna
will.
remember all those
And then I put
ingredients.
like my lavender diffuser. It's like a whole process.
Okay.
Yes.
And then
every
I'll read
night
like a
with the
chapter of a
diffuser.
book and I'm done.
That's awesome.
Done.
That's a good idea. That's one way to help keep your emotions at bay when you're going through PMS. Do some stuff that relaxes you. Put on the diffuser. We have a diffuser in our bedroom and we put it on every single night. And we have like a pack of like
Yeah, that
different
stuff
essential
works good, though.
oils.
Mm-hmm.
Neroli
Neroli's
is really
good,
good
yeah, I
for
like that
like
one.
stress relief and like relaxation. And everybody knows lavender is good for that. Anxiety.
And I have a bedtime.
Frankincense is really good
I have
for
a bedtime
anxiety.
one.
You have a bedtime mix?
Yeah.
Oh, you made it or it
No,
was
no,
already
I
made?
bought it. I bought it.
Okay, I
It
gotta get
actually
some
was
more.
a gift. I think it came with the diffuser, but I still have some because I use lavender more than anything.
Me too. I have. I already went through a whole thing of
And
lavender.
I have frankincense, but incense.
Oh, that's good too.
It's so strong, but I put that
Frankincense
out.
puts me out.
And the
yo.
myrrh.
We didn't get the myrrh though.
No,
we gotta
but,
try that.
We had it once. We didn't have it. I
No.
thought we had it.
We had it in the lotion that we have
that's
for
what it is,
Inaya.
baby.
Yeah. So, yeah, the freaking diffuser like changed my sleep life. Like I feel like I sleep much better now from having it on overnight.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh God, it's hot. Oh, and then you get hot flashes. Do you get hot flashes with PMS?
Probably.
I do.
I probably do.
Mm.
So,
But I've had it from my
Too young.
I had it from my thyroid issue that I had hot flashes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's in the hormonal imbalance. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Mhm.
That's what causes hot flashes?
Well, hormones shifting and changing, though. Yeah.
Lord have mercy, because I'm so hot right now. This is crazy.
It's not fair.
It's not. What do y'all go through? Do y'all go through any changes?
We die 7 years younger because women.
I didn't
All of the
appreciate that.
issues that we,
That's it.
all of the nastiness
Every
that we
day
spend.
we get hit with that every day. Takes a year off
I hate you.
every year.
I shouldn't have asked that
That's
question.
messed up.
I shouldn't have asked. I set myself up for it.
You gonna have 7 quiet years, girl. It's all right.
I'm gonna haunt her.
Oh,
Forget that,
no.
yo.
I know you are.
No, we have to go at the same
Come
time.
out every night and pull your toe. Fuck that, yo.
You're so stupid.
You don't sleep without me, bitch.
That's right. And if another dude's there, you ain't never coming.
Oh boy,
Another dude. Imagine
Never.
her at 80 with a new dude.
Never.
it's not happening.
Yo, don't
I
sleep
tell
on
him-
that. That's the worst place. The nursing homes, they're the most popping.
Yo, they be getting
Those
it
viejos
on.
be getting it in.
Can I tell you a story? Not that they get it in, because I don't even think they know what to do with it anymore, but there's
They got the drugs now.
They-
there's a lady there that's like best friends now with my grandpa. Like because she loves when my mother comes, she plays dominoes with them. So apparently, I think she was sick. They both get very upset when each other is sick, but she was sick and in pain, and my grandfather went to the room and helped her get on the bed and took her shoes off, and the lady that works there was just watching like, wow. And he's like, okay, like he put her to sleep and then left. And I was just like, look at this.
Oh, that's so sweet.
My grandmother was probably standing there smacking the shit out of him
yeah.
without him knowing. There was probably so much wind passing his head. She ain't play that. She ain't play that. The lady had once said, we were playing dominoes, and she ran, this old lady, she randomly said, oh, I swear if my husband's up there in heaven cheating, I'm going to beat the shit out of him when I get up there. I said, well, what kind of place do you think heaven is?
Oh my God, you're not
That he's
even
up there
safe when you go
cheating,
to
girl.
heaven. Y'all men ain't safe
It
even
was
when you get
so
to heaven.
funny.
You know?
I say, Spanish bitches is crazy.
Yo,
Ain't we?
They'll get you even up there. Damn.
I can't.
You
That
better
was
not
funny.
cheat on me in the
Mhm.
afterlife.
Yeah,
That's a wrap for you.
she I couldn't believe she said it. These
Kill you
people,
again.
she's in her 80s. Like, these people are old. Like, how did your mind get there?
You think the angels are prettier than
My
me?
grandfather can't even remember the hour before. He was talking about, I can't.
Oh my God.
I can't do it.
Oh my God. That is so funny. I can't imagine going a lifetime being with someone and loving someone and then they die and you're still here. They always say like a lot of times that the men, if they lose their wife, they die like shortly after that.
That's guys and girls. That's
And
men and
girls,
women.
Yeah, they die from a broken heart.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen.
Unless you have dementia.
Yeah.
Then you live
don't
on
know,
forever because you forget everything.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's sad.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Life is crazy. Crazy. Yeah.
I was just watching you go to a different place right now.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I don't know where I
I was
went.
watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I went. I'm back now. But this drink,
It's good.
it does something. Like, I feel really relaxed right now. Or is it just being tipsy?
Perhaps because I feel regular.
So
I'm not in that same
it
space.
just brought you down a little bit. You know?
It relaxed me. Man. Did you put like extra bourbon in it today?
Nah, there's only 2 ounces in there.
Yeah, if you didn't listen to the last episode, we had a Kentucky Buck that time. It has bourbon, ginger beer, lemon juice, strawberries, and simple syrup, right?
And bitters. Angostura bitters.
Oh, I forgot the most important.
Alright.
How does it go again, babe?
Angostura bitters.
I'm mad that she's obviously turned on by this right now.
Of course.
I'm so
I
uncomfortable.
keep trying to get him to speak Spanish to me while we're like... Melissa's like, okay, I'm learning a little bit too much about your intimate life.
Why don't you speak
wanna
Spanish
know.
if she's asking you?
No, she just
shy.
wants me to talk it during the house too. You know, in the house, right?
No, I want you to talk to me.
Oh. You don't even gotta make sense. She don't know what the fuck you're saying anyway. You can say whatever you want.
Like, I'm going to the store.
Voy para la bodega.
What is
Thank God my dad
my
decided
God.
not
You
to
know?
listen to this podcast.
Oh my God.
Yo, my dad is so funny. He was like, yo, I got like almost through the first episode and I was like, I'm not listening to this. I can't do it.
No, he definitely should
No,
not.
no.
He should
Especially not this one.
I don't know if my stepmom is still listening. If you are,
God.
hey mom.
I'm just realizing what you made me tell on myself today. And I probably have my godmother. I can't even handle this.
It's all
I'm
right.
done.
They know we're
I'm
adults.
done.
We're adults. We're all
Yeah.
grown now.
That's it.
I don't feel as old as I am. It freaks me out.
Me either.
I'm like, how did I get here?
But you know you're old when people tell you, oh, you look good for your age. Like,
Wow.
boy, get out of here.
I just heard that recently for the first, the first time, and I didn't know how I felt. I was like, word, I do, but then I was like, but wait,
What you trying to say?
I hit that age, and the grays,
They're coming in.
they're not coming in, they are there.
Mm-hmm.
But I get like the jerk ones that like
The
grow, they grow
crazy-shaped
in the
ones?
air and they just stand there.
Look
They
at
don't
me.
grow out long. They just kind of just sit on top. I pluck those. I don't even care.
You know it's bad luck.
I don't
right?
give a
They
shit.
more come out.
I don't care. Let it come out, but come out so I could just dye my hair. Like I'm not trying to these little things. Oh God.
I'll be happy with the grays. I think
I'm
gray
not
hair
gonna
is
do
pretty.
anything
Whatever,
about
girl.
it.
I have a
I
few
don't.
underneath,
For
and
me.
I embrace them. He's lucky.
I
He
let it
doesn't
rock.
have any gray hair on the top yet.
No.
He's got like 2, and he's got them all
My
on his
father
beard.
grades so late, and I'm like, I would take after my mother on this. I
Do-
would.
Is it a hereditary thing, or do you think it's a
it
stress
is.
thing?
It's hereditary.
It's hereditary. It has nothing to do
I don't
with
think it's stress.
No,
I
it's
don't think it's
hereditary.
stress.
That's true because there
People
was
say that,
somebody
but I don't think
knew-
it's stress.
Yeah,
You know, just
I knew somebody who got like a whole full head of grays in like in his 20s.
Yeah, I knew somebody in
That's
school who had
so
a gray
messed
streak
up.
down the middle and the
Oh,
front.
that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
It was weird, but
Why is it weird?
because she was like 15.
that had to be dyed.
No, legit.
Well, you know, our friend, her
Yeah.
daughter has a streak in her hair like that too, but it's not gray. It's just a different color. So maybe that's going to turn gray later. Who knows? Jenny.
It's weird. Why would it turn gray?
Oh, that's just a hypothesis I completely made up just now. Oh, man, we're all over the place. We are all over the place.
It's PMS episode.
PMS. It sucks. It sucks. PMS.
Yeah. She gets hyped.
I was getting
You
into
know.
it. I was getting into it.
I feel a little better.
You know, it's cathartic talking about it, especially when it's like, you know, so many women go through the same thing or some variation of it every month. It's like,
Some are crazier.
Yes.
They were like, fight them, man.
Mm-hmm. People be like breaking up over stuff like that. I try so hard to like manage my emotions. I try so hard because sometimes you be like wilding. You just like think about it and you're like, wait a minute. I think I'm just PMSing. I need to calm down before I lose my husband.
For real. You track
before
it?
I get fired from this job.
Do you track it? I track it.
I do.
So I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this makes sense.
Yeah, that's the thing with the little flower on it.
I get a flower, when you're
Yeah.
fully ovulated and it goes like one petal at a time. It adds every day.
Oh no!
That's a petal.
Wow. So let me ask you this.
Like, what is that?
What did you think it was?
I knew what it meant. I didn't know it was.
Yeah, but
wait
what
a
did you think it
minute.
was though?
It's like
Look
when
at
when
this.
when you're fully ovulated or whatever, like when you get to the point where the egg pops out, that's when the full flower is in bloom.
It's a
and
dot.
it's go time to make that baby.
It's a dot. That's why I was like a petal.
A dot.
You guys got the same app?
No, I got a different app that shows like a little flower petal growing on the flower.
See, mine's a dot, so I was like, wait.
I use Pink Pad, but they don't have a new version out, so I don't know.
It has a picture of you?
Yeah, I put a picture up like
want a
mad years
pink
ago.
app.
See, look, it has like the petals growing.
Oh, that's
and then
cute.
It's a full flower.
That's a cuter app.
Yeah, and then the dot is when my period is coming, or around that time.
Oh.
So when all the petals fall off, it's period time.
Well, it doesn't even do that. It
No,
just once the it
The
does
week
have an
before your
after.
period, your go time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Leave the house.
Did you guys know that semen stays in your body for days?
For like 5 days or something
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So be careful.
That's your only. Isn't that your only safe
not trying to
week?
get-
The week before your
But
period.
women are so
I think
acidic
so,
that
yeah.
you kill off
'Cause
most
you're
of
not
them.
ovulating, huh?
Women are so acidic that they kill off most of them. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, serious.
That's why it's such a miracle if you are able to get pregnant. It really is a miracle. And it's nuts. The body is amazing. We're amazing creatures.
You guys told me a lot today. I don't
This is a
remember.
very educational
I don't remember a
podcast.
lot of the words, but I know I learned a lot. I'll have to listen back to this one
I had no
to
idea I was going to
remember.
go there.
to remember the words.
Mhm.
We were literally going to talk about being yourself and being comfortable in relationships.
Wow.
It was hard to like come up with things to talk about in that.
No, this is the PMS cast.
Yeah, the PMS cast.
I'm just really sad.
And I'm anxious.
Really sad.
And I'm Babe.
Yes. Man, you are so lucky that you don't have to deal with this emotional fluctuation.
Thank
I
God
mean,
every day.
within your own body, you got to deal with mine. But
Externally is easier than internal.
oh, and you got a little girl growing up. Can you imagine the two of us?
Do you feel her energy when she's just like enraged or
yeah.
Oh
sad?
my
or-
God, that's a good question.
You feel it,
Yeah, I can tell when something's up.
but it doesn't like affect you.
Like in.
Like, does it affect your mood? Do you
It
find
can.
yourself
It
swaying
can.
to?
No, it can. If it's prolonged, I find myself feeling it more.
Yeah,
You know.
I definitely do. When you're like anxious or if you're angry, I feel that hardcore.
Yeah.
That's why I ask you 50 million times, what's wrong?
Mhm.
What's wrong? You're like, nothing.
Oh.
Third.
That's what guys
That was a
sound
good
like.
one.
That's male PMS.
That was a good one. I like
Oh,
that one.
man.
I didn't know you could get that deep.
Word,
either.
man.
This podcast brings out some things in me.
It's hysterical.
Oh, God. Oh, you know what's funny? You didn't even start the timer.
Yeah.
Are you even recording this?
Yeah, I'm recording.
That would suck.
How
No,
long
you
have we been
imagine?
going?
I have no
right
idea.
now, about 54 minutes.
Really? No.
Wow.
I thought we were only talking for like
No.
30 minutes.
54 minutes.
That's how emotional and like annoyed we are about PMS.
That's how
No.
much we
For a whole
talk.
hour.
That's how much we talk.
Talking mad plepa.
Yeah, man.
For real.
It is rough. It is so. Oh, and then you eat so much. You just feel like you got to
I had
eat
so
everything.
many carbs this week. I'm so fully bloated right now. And let me tell you something. I had that damn rice from the Chinese place.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how real that was.
You think the rice was fake?
I don't know. It just tasted weird. I was
Mm.
like, ugh, I'm never, ever
What, you
touching
think it's
a
that
Chinese.
plastic rice that they were talking
I
about?
don't know. Maybe.
Oh my god!
It crossed my mind. But I ate most of it because it went with my chana masala. So I was like, so when I had to eat it by itself, I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, I'm never eating Chinese food again. It was literally just white rice.
I always
never
crave
touching
Chinese food when I'm PMSing. I had to get me some chicken and broccoli today.
I tend to want the Impossible Burger is my go-to when I'm PMSing, and the
that's that. What's that place again?
Bear Burger.
Bear Burger.
And then the chocolate peanut butter cups, the ones that are dairy free at Starbucks. When I tell you I put them shits down, I put it down.
Yo, when you mentioned chocolate at work today, I went to the vending machine and got Mounds.
I knew you did. She was like, "Oh, that sounds good," and I'm like, "Shut up."
So that explains that. I was craving chocolate like crazy today, yo.
Oh,
yo,
Lord.
that hit so many
Serious.
spots.
Get out of here.
I had Reese's
You
peanut
do
butter
not
cups.
feel her craving.
There's one in the fridge.
You sound crazy. I refuse to accept that.
I did, yeah.
I refuse to accept that.
Wait, what time of the day was it when you had that?
Probably like around 2.
Oh my god, that's when I got it.
That is not when you got it.
That's serious. That's
So
when I got
overboard,
it.
yeah.
That's when I got it, and it was so good. The coconut with the dark chocolate. I wanted another one. That's how yo, the way I ate today was so ridiculous. I don't usually drink soda, but I had soda for lunch and I had soda for dinner.
Isn't it good, soda?
No, it's too sweet.
I don't
It's
drink
too
soda.
sweet. I usually drink
Yeah, I know
seltzer
what
and
you
water,
mean.
and I had 2 soda. Like I haven't had 2 in one day in like a long, long time. Man,
It's real, huh?
guilty pleasures.
It's real. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
I ate an entire bag of dried mangoes. It was heaven.
That's junk food for
In
me.
one sitting. Right now before coming here.
Dried mangoes. I had a whole bag. That's like potato chips for people who aren't vegan.
That was a good one, babe. That was a good one.
Oh, I love how healthy you are. I'm hoping
I'm really
that
not
it'll
though.
rub
I
off
had
on
chips
me.
too and the white rice.
That's not good. You balance it out. I'm hearing like a feedback. What is that? Hello, testing. 1 2 1 2. The Common Woman Podcast.
It would be too late for that now.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, I don't hear anything. What is going through her head?
It's
I don't know.
in
It's
her
PMS.
head.
It gets to your ears too.
I think it's a
It's
drink.
in
We
her
gotta get her
head.
tolerance up.
No.
Have a bourbon.
Oh,
Oh, the
Wow.
lemon hit me in
First
the
day
face.
with the new hole, huh?
Whatever. Lemon hit me in the face.
shout out to
Whatever. I know.
That's what she
shout
said.
out to Jessica who always looks forward to the
Yes,
podcast.
Thank you, girl.
I don't know why I just went there. That's it. No, she sent a message. What did the message
Oh,
say?
she is so cute. Jessica.
I don't get the message. They're Cortnie handles that, so I just know she hit us up.
Yeah,
So
but
that-
I show it to everyone.
that
so
was the
I mean, I
extent.
show her all of them just so everybody knows.
You know my memory don't.
But she had shared a story with us because Melissa had mentioned one time I was talking about something, and Melissa said, people are lucky you're not rah rah. So she said she was talking to her friend about when she used to be rah rah. So she didn't tell me I could share the story. So I got to reach out to her and make sure it's okay. But
sorry, girl.
yeah, so she said that she had this guy that she was dating, and in her car she set up the GPS so that if her man went to his baby mother's house or like was in 3-block radius of her house, she would get an alert.
That's gangster, yo, that's gangster.
Yo, that is the most clever thing I've ever
I would have
heard.
never even thought of that.
I
I didn't even know you could do
Yeah, you
that.
can. Yeah, you can.
Ooh, that's
Giving
some
women so many
slick
ideas.
shit.
Mm.
Get 'em, girl.
I told her, I was like, look, your
Yes.
intuition was telling you to set up those measures because she had gotten dropped off by him at a party.
And you took my car to, okay.
Yes, and she got an alert. And she called him up and was like, yo, I'm not feeling good. Can you come pick me up? Because she knew. So she got with him. He came to pick her up, and she was mad. She went off, whatever. So she got so rah-rah. She went in the house. She changed. She put her Timbs on because, you know.
There's going to be an ass beating now.
We're from New York. We don't play. So, you know, she
Once
she
some
put the
Timbs go on.
And it got real.
Where's she from? I think she's from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. So I was just like,
that's
wow,
some Brooklyn
that's
shit right
amazing.
there.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
That's some Brooklyn shit.
Yeah, and she went back to the party that she was at too, which was like an elegant party, and she showed up with Tim's on. So her friend was like, "Oh, okay, I see what's happening." She knew.
You had to take care of some business.
Yeah,
I'm still hype right now off that fucking GPS.
Yo, that's what I told her. I was like, "Yo, man,
that could have solved all my energy with sleepy time, dude."
Oh, where are you sleeping?
I could have just left my phone in his car, huh?
Yeah.
But then how I track it?
You gotta get another one.
I would have needed another device, but
yo, these
off the computer though. Off the computer, you can do it with the computer.
I've never been technically savvy, so these dudes out here say for me.
Yo,
I don't know how to do any of this.
Yo, people
You
gotta
have
be
to do it for
careful
me.
nowadays because if you have those AirPods or is it the AirPods?
Yeah, the AirPods.
You can leave your phone in another room and turn on like the audio,
so
you can hear what people are saying, and they won't even know it.
Yeah,
they won't even know it.
Luckily, I
So
say
be
most
careful.
shit to people's face anyway. You
So
know
you're
how I feel
good.
about
Facts.
you.
You're good.
Facts.
You already know how I feel about you.
Yeah.
You won't be
Facts.
that surprised.
But
We still drinking our drinks, y'all.
I've been trying to take it slow.
Yeah, I did a lot slower than I usually do.
yeah,
Usually I'm like,
yeah.
suck down, especially with this one because this is my favorite drink that.
This
Babe
is a
makes.
really good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, she actually requested it.
I did. I said I need that book.
She came prepared for the strawberries this time. No choking.
You saw it on the video?
Got rid of that gag reflex.
You saw it on the video? I was like, ooh, ooh. Shut up, Chris.
You played it.
Oh,
You
damn
just
it,
got that.
But I just got that.
Oh my God. I totally missed that.
I did too. Anyway.
Before you go to that,
Okay.
I'm just curious to know. Hit us up, DM us, email us. What do you think about us having guests? Do you like us better without guests? Would you like a guest? If you would like a guest, what guest would you like? Y'all know me. I asked 50 million questions. I put 50 polls out last week.
That's funny.
So shout out to everybody who did respond. I really appreciate it.
We
We do that.
We'll get
topic,
to that episode eventually.
Yeah, I saved them in my phone so we can go over it and tell the results of that poll or those polls. It's affirmation time.
Wait, what did Jasmine say? I
conducted a poll.
I conducted a poll.
Thank
instead
you,
of you
taking a poll.
taking the poll.
I took a poll or I did a poll.
Or you did a poll.
I conducted a poll. That sounds much more.
We won't remember this for
official.
next
No,
week.
you're
But
not.
so for the affirmations, I had to laugh because I Googled positive affirmations for PMS. And I found an article. It said, I will survive 20 positive affirmations to tell yourself while in the throes of PMS. So I'm just going to read the first 3 because I find them to be the funniest ones. Girl, get your emotions in check. That's the first one. The second one, my hormones will not get the best of me. The third one, PMS can go away because there's nobody home.
Amen.
I don't actually see myself saying this.
I'm not even going to repeat
But
them.
maybe I will before bed tonight.
My favorite
PMS,
one
you
is
do not run me. That's the one I'm going to say tonight.
PMS, girl, bye.
You know what I'm saying? Had enough of this.
Well, that felt good. I feel better.
I actually do feel a little better.
Right? It helps. Talk it out, ladies. Talk it out with your friends.
Cry
and
it
your
out.
partners. Hopefully you guys have the women out there have some understanding partners who can sympathize with you, or not sympathize, but,
Understand.
be there. And so thanks, babe.
Of course, babe.
Thanks for being there.
Oh, and have any of you ladies gone on a solo vacation? If so, let me know.
Yeah.
And how far did you go? And how was it?
Yes.
I'm still thinking about it.
Send us a DM. Send us an email. Our email address is thecommonwomanpodcast@gmail.com. And our Instagram page is The Common Woman Podcast. Oh, sorry, at The Common Woman Podcast. And Twitter is at The Common Woman Pod. So we look forward to seeing you. Weslyn. Thank you, Weslyn, for following us on Twitter. She followed us.
Hey.
I appreciate you. I found out who the person was that was following us on Twitter, the first follower. So shout out to you. What is he again? Marty McFly guy on Twitter. I shouted you out last time, but thanks again.
Let's see if he made it to the end of this PMS episode.
I know.
This was
Guys.
probably the ladies
Sorry,
can relate
guys.
to this. So sorry to the guys.
Well, I hope the guys did.
We'll get back to y'all
because then
you
have
can
an
learn
insight onto what we're.
Well, I can't even speak. My bad.
Let it out.
No, I was like, please don't constantly tell your lady, oh, you must be on a rag. We don't like that comment.
Oh, that is the worst thing you could ever
We don't like
say.
it. We don't like it. Just assume so and be nice. How about that?
We just need a little extra TLC during that time. It'll pass.
Just let me tell you it is. Don't tell me it is.
That'll take you from a 5 to like a 15. So yeah.
All right, that's all. That's all.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this cathartic podcast, episode 12. We will see you next week. Have a lovely week.
My headphone hit the mic. It kind of hurt. Sorry. Anyway, bye.